Welcome to the next video. This is home and beauty wear. I'm going to start off with home, candles and cushions.
So here is the candles, and I had looked at Yankee actually, and they were 20 for two, and I thought that's not an amazing deal. But this has a lovely little saying. You can see it was only $2.50, and it says, "I have a dream with me every day, wonderful dreams. Listen closely while I fly." And it's really, really nice. I got two, and they're a great deal, and there's kind of like a perfume smell, very gentle. That's what it looks like. So I got this from Home Store and More, and actually it's kind of like there's bird cages, and then you have the little butterfly effect. Really, really nice. They were on sale from $14.99 to $7 each, and I got two, and I'm absolutely loving them. I think they go on the sofa, but they can also go on your bed. So I really liked that. Loved that. So the next one I'm going to show you is candles.
Hi guys, so this is going to be the beauty part of the video. I have some things that I've purchased that I've been loving, some things that I've just purchased and I'm going to try, and then things that I've purchased that I may not repurchase, and I'll give you my reasons why. But everything that I'll talk about today will be in the link below in the drop box. So the first thing I wanted to talk about was a brand I found in Lidl, and they're Sienne, and this is their nail polish remover, and it's been really good for me because although I do get my manicures now and then, most of the time I depend on myself to do my nails, which I think most people do that are busy. And what I loved about this was the dispenser, because you can see here as you turn it over, nothing comes out, and it has a little press under, so you put your cotton wool underneath and you press it down, and it only releases that certain amount of product, which I thought was amazing, because a lot of times when you put on some of your remover onto cotton wool, a lot of it actually doesn't get used, I found. So yeah, very good. It's also acetone free, which means that it can be used on false nails. So it does say suitable for artificial nails. I love it. It doesn't really destroy my nails either. My nails still feel in very good condition. Sometimes when you use nail polish remover, that can be a problem where it breaks down the nail sometimes as well. But absolutely brilliant. It's $1.99 in Lidl, and I can highly recommend that. The other three things that I got accompanying that were two colours and one strengthener. And again, they all say Sienne. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Sienne, C-I-E-N. Sienne on the front. And this was their nail polish strengthener. I really loved it, absolutely loved it. In fact, last week, and I've just removed the colours from my nails, but last week I got this colour, and everybody in work was asking me, "Did you get your nails done? Where did you go?" And when I told them I did it myself, they were quite surprised. But what I do think contributed to that is the fact that it has a very thick, if I just show you, a very thick brush. And sometimes with the thinner ones, you do have to really put maybe 4 or 5 coats on, but this took 2 coats, and it's beautiful, guys. The colour itself is beautiful. It's called Passionberry, and it's just a beautiful colour. The other one that I've taken it off now because it lasted for about 5 days, chip free, which I really liked. Now I did put on the clear strengthener over that, so I'd say that contributed to it too. But 5 days for something that you've done yourself, I think with no chips is very good. But what I'm going to be putting on again, this is called French Rose, and this is the other colour I got. It's kind of like an in-between creamy pink colour. Very nice, I think, very fresh. So I'll be putting that on. Again, it has the same type of brush, and again I'll use the strengthener over that. So all of the polishes themselves were €1, and the nail polish remover itself was $1.99, so you're not breaking the bank. And actually, guys, they're very good quality. I was really surprised with the nail polish, I have to say. For Lidl and Sienne and that kind of brand, you expect, should I get quality, will I get quality? And honestly, I would definitely repurchase. The only thing I didn't like is that these were the only colours they had, and I really like blues and yellows and that kind of thing. So, but I still didn't put me off. I still bought them, and I would still use them again and continue to use them. But if they get more colours, and as they get more colours, I'll definitely be buying them and redoing those as well. Just moving on to some skincare. I go to Superdrug a lot because it's local, and I love their selection. I also sometimes prefer it to Boots because I think they do have a wider selection, and you do get value for money there compared to Boots, where things tend to be a little bit more expensive. They have a Be Clean range, and I have 2 of their products. It's the Melting Gel from Be Clean, and it's a very as it comes out, it's a clear substance. You rub it onto wet skin, And or obviously if you've got makeup on and it's at night time, in the morning you would rub it onto, just wet your skin first, rub it on, and it's when you actually get water, contact with water, it turns into this milky soft substance. And it's, guys, it's been brilliant. It hasn't broke me out, anything like that. It's actually reduced a lot of my redness, which I really, really appreciate, because I have a lot of T-zone redness and I get a lot of breakouts. But the milky kind of texture feels really soft, and it gently wipes away in the evening time. It gently wipes away the makeup, so it's not harsh to use around your eye area once you're just obviously quite gentle. But I would really recommend it. This was €8, and it's I'll just tell you what it says. It says it delivers an effective, deep, gentle cleaning that it will be gentle enough to remove your eye makeup without resorting to makeup remover separately. Oil washes off as a milky toner, leaving the skin soft and supple. And honestly, guys, this is my second bottle, and I would highly recommend it. Again, I will link Superdrug online, but I will also link the actual link to the Be Clean range, because there's a variety of things they do. So they don't just do for sensitive skin, they do a Be Clean range for all types of skin. So that's really good. The next one I got was the spritz, the facial spritz, and it's got hyaluronic acid in it. And basically what you use this for is a day, you keep it in I keep it in my purse, and you just take off the clear tap. I'll just clear it, and then I'll just spray it on my, so you just do 2 sprays, and what you'd usually use is your face. Obviously I've got makeup on now, but I want to show you, because it does say suitable for makeup. So basically it's a refresher, so it gives you that nice fresh feeling if you're very warm, or depending where you work, or you're at home and it's kind of a humid environment, or you just want to reintroduce moisture back into your face throughout the day. You just close your eyes, and I'll do it because the other reason I got it, as I said before, is that it is suitable for putting over makeup. So if you're out throughout the day and you have makeup on, you don't have to worry that spraying something like this is actually going to affect the lashes or the mascara or foundation or anything like that. So I'll just hold it away and I'll just show you. And you just open your eyes, and the mist, you can feel it, and then all you do is you press it into the skin. You can see I've got a bit of a shine now, but it does go, but it feels really soft, guys, and it's a lovely kind of zesty smell from it. And you can do that throughout the day when you feel you need to, when you're very hot, or you just want to cool down, or even if you just want to reintroduce that moisture, as I said before, back into your face. It gives moisturization for 12 hours. And it does really throughout the day. And the other thing that you don't get, which I really liked, is that hardness that sometimes facial spritzes can give you. Like when you smile, you can really feel it, kind of a bit of a hardness, and I didn't find that at all. And this was €8, so the cleanser was €8 and this was €8. So I thought they were very good purchases, guys, very good. And I'm already like nearly halfway down, because I do use it daily, and you can see it's actually giving me like a bit of a nice shine, but it doesn't look overly shiny or anything like that. So I would definitely recommend those. The next thing I got was in TJ Maxx, and it's a little wallet. It looks like a wallet, but then when you open it, it's actually a nail set. And I've only used the scissors, you can see here. I'm just about to put it back in. The rest I haven't actually opened yet, but it's an actual complete nail set. It was €6 in TK Maxx in Dundrum. So if I just take out the scissors there, you can see everything else. You've got your nail clippers on both sides there. Got your memory board there. You've got something that you can obviously, push your cuticles back with, and you do get a little tweezers there as well. But I love the design. They had them in white and black, and I just thought this little polka dot design was really cute, and it actually looks like a wallet. I think it's a really cute little purse. But then you just push the button and it opens like that. So, and it's great for travel, guys, or even throughout the day you want to keep something like that in your handbag. It's great for that too. So I'd highly recommend that. And again, it will be linked. So that's what it looks like with everything in it. And then you just close it over, and a little purse, like it looks like a little purse. I think it's so cute, and I love the design. I just love it so much. They did have the other designs, but I preferred this, guys, and for €6 in TK Maxx, it's really good. The other thing that I got, moving on to hair, is and I got their shampoo too, but I've recently got my hair coloured back to brown, so it's actually now, there's no blonde kind of, I think you probably saw in a couple of my last videos, my hair kind of starting to get maybe a bit of a reddish tone to it. I think that's because the blonde was fading out of it and it needed a new colour. And I decided just to go back to my roots and go back to brown. And they kind of told me to get a conditioner that is specifically designed to restore your colour. So it's for coloured hair. And they recommended L'Oreal Elvive Extraordinary Clay Rebalancing Conditioner. Now I've only used it 3 times, but I have to say it really has helped. I even bring it on even halfway up here because I have such thick hair. Conditioner really needs to be about here on me, whereas a lot of people, maybe conditioner kind of just goes to about here. So I do use a lot of it each time, and I've used it 3 times, and I have to say it's really, really good. I sometimes, even if I can, I'll leave it you know, for half an hour or something and then come back and wash it out. But just using it in general the last 3 times, I found it really, really helpful. It's very good for detangling my hair. So after I wash it out and I brush out my hair before I dry it, I find that there's not, you know, it's very easy to kind of manage, which is what I need, because when you have thick hair, managing it can be quite a task sometimes. And so I really did like that. And it did kind of revitalise the softness a bit, because my hair was quite, it had gotten like straw-like a little bit, and now it feels quite soft. So I would definitely recommend that. And you do get it, like, it's 400 mils, guys, and that's really good, I think. And it was this was $3.99, and the shampoo was $3.99. And I do think it's worth paying if you have hair that really does need to be managed. Sometimes it's better to get the products that are designed for that. Pay that little bit more, and then it'll pay off, you know, in your hair and how it's being kept and things like that as well. So again, I think that's probably available in all the superstores as well, the supermarkets like Tesco, things like that. But it is in Superdrug and Boots as well. And again, for me it was $3.99, but you can check the other websites. I can link a few of them below to see what you can get. But again, $3.99 for a conditioner for 400 mils as well, I think is really, really good, and it does work for me. So if you have thick hair like me, kind of tangles really easily, brush this through in your hair before you get out of the shower, rinse it out, and then you'll find that, you know, you have really manageable hair. Even I find if I don't want to blow dry my hair, sometimes I'll find that if I had used something else, the curls will just come back and it'll tangle itself. But you know, I can if I don't have to blow dry my hair, I won't do it if I don't need to. Like if I'm not going to work or going out to someone to see them, I will leave it kind of towel dry itself overnight, and I find that the curls are just there but the knots aren't there. So it's very, very good. Highly recommend that. Just going back to hair, it's my last thing. I used to get the John Frieda, it's a little pink, you can't get it now. It was just called Frizzies is what it was called, and I can't find it now. But they came out with a new one, and it was the 6 Effects Serum, which might be the updated one. So I got it because I used to always use the Frizzies in the ends of my hair before I blow dried it, and it was protected the heat. It was a heat protectant, but it also managed the kind of frizziness and the tangles again. So I got this one. It was in Boots because I couldn't find the one I usually get. It's the 6 Effects Serum Frizzies Extra Strength, and I found it to be quite a sticky formula, I have to say. It did do the job where it did kind of protect the hair before I blow dried it, things like that, but I noticed even when my hair was dry, there was like a sticky kind of feel to it. So I haven't finished it. I might give my thoughts after it, because I've only used maybe, as you can see here, it's only down to about here. The packaging I think is very attractive packaging. I love the kind of purple kind of tube in the middle, but then it has that clear kind of glass around it. I love that. And the dispense is actually a control dispenser, so it locks as well, so that's great. You turn it and then it'll come out, or you turn it and it locks, so that's quite good as well. I like that. So again, like a lot of things I do like about it, but I just found personally there's a stickiness to my hair, and even when you're putting it, you know, I only use a pump size amount, but it, you know, there's not I think the Frizzies had the one I used to originally get in the purple little tube had a creamy texture to it, which you would naturally think that should be in your hair. This has more of a sticky, greasy feel, so I'm not sure. I will finish it up and let you guys know about that. The next thing I wanted to move on quickly was to a fragrance. Now I found this fragrance in Primark in Dundrum. I was getting my bits and pieces and I saw this actually the bottle attracted me first. It was on a display and I saw it and I really liked it. It reminded me of the Chanel bottle that I used to have, the Coco Chanel, and it's called New York too. And I love the top, I love everything about it. I would actually reuse the bottle itself. And the smell itself, the scent is like a baby powder, kind of linen, fresh, kind of daisy smell, I guess is what I'm trying to get across, because I'm not very good at describing fragrances. But the only downside I had, guys, was that, I'll just spray. Yeah, beautiful fresh smell. The only and perfect for summer, like absolutely perfect for like your holiday scent or something like that you want to take away with you. But the only problem I found after 2 uses was, because I gave it 2 uses in case the first time I was just, you know, maybe not, I had just kind of not put it on enough or something like that. The fragrance itself just kind of disappears. The smell itself, I mean, disappears within about 10 minutes. Usually when I spray on my perfume, I can smell it throughout the day. This disappears. It just completely disappears within 10 minutes, as if you haven't even sprayed anything on, which I found quite strange. So I think I'll still use it now and then. I won't go to it, I go to something else, which is a shame, because I think the bottle is gorgeous, guys. I loved everything. I think everything's, like, even the smell I love, but the problem I had is that it does just disappear or dissipate within the next kind of 10-15 minutes, like you haven't got perfume on at all. I mean, it was €7, so it's not going to break your bank, but I think, you know, you still want to actually have that scent, you know, of course, if you buy perfume, that's the point of it. So I wouldn't purchase this again for that reason, but I will use the bottle for something else, I think, definitely. The other things that I got in TK Maxx was Revive Beauty. Now, these are the ones that I mentioned that I actually haven't used yet. They're still in their packaging. And it's the Fresh Faced, they're paraben-free sponges. So you have a lavender, this one here is lavender, this one here is green tea. The lavender is for relaxation. It says relaxation relaxes your skin for face and neck, and the green one is the energizer. Now what you do is, it says to wet them because they're quite hard at the minute. So you wet the sponges, you put on your normal cleanser. So for example, the one I showed you, this cleanser, and you just rub it softly around your face. And apparently the type of sponge that it is, this is what I've heard. I actually saw them on Expose, so that's why I bought them. Expose is a fashion and beauty kind of show here in Ireland, if you don't know what it is. And it's gluten free too, just so you know. So you rinse the sponge thoroughly under warm water. Before you use it, you allow the sponge to absorb the water and soften, so let it sit there for maybe 30 seconds to a minute before applying any cleanser. Then after that, apply your cleanser to the sponge and you gently massage in circular motions upwards, and it will give you a massage, but it'll cleanse your skin, and it will actually take out all those that bits of dirt and pieces that you might not be able to get to, because it says the type of kind of sponge it is, it really gets into all those places and it leaves you feeling kind of quite refreshed. So they do have the Relax, which is the purple one, which is lavender, and the green tea energizer. So again, I will actually use these and do a little review on them. I just thought they looked really interesting and really different, as opposed to my normal skincare regime. So I will do that too, and I'll show you how I might record it and just show you guys what my thoughts were and things like that. But it does look on, you know, on face value that it will be a very good purchase. So yes, I liked those. Again, that was €6 in TK Maxx for 2, which I thought was really good as well. Now, staple things that I've been loving, guys, that I'm going to repurchase, is body lotion that I've been using now for a while. And you know, the Aveeno, I used to use that a lot, but I've gone back to actually using the Nivea lotion. And this is a 250ml bottle, and it cost me €3 in Boots. I really like it because it's not thick kind of moisturizers, but it's just that kind of watered down lotion, and I love that. I love that on your body as you come out of the shower, just to have a lotion, because it's more refreshing. It's more, I find it's quite rich. It has that extra rich kind of texture to it as well. This is for dry skin, so it's the extra dry skin one. They do have the normal one, but I just find that it really locks in the moisture, and I feel, after I have a shower, I feel refreshed, but this actually gives you that extra kind of, almost like your pampering feel, which I like after the shower. It is for dry skin, this one particularly, but all the Nivea products are dermatologically approved and tested and everything, so they're a very good brand, I think. And it's been specially formulated just to provide, it says, long-lasting moisture, and I can attribute, since I've only got it halfway down now, and it's definitely morning and evening is amazing. I've actually missed a couple of evenings where I've been really busy and haven't been able to put it on, but I put it on in the morning and my skin really felt soft still, so I'm very happy with that, really am, and that's something that I would repurchase again. And that's the Nivea's Extra Dry Skin Lotion. I loved that, guys. Things that I've still been loving, and foundation, now in the morning, like when I'm getting up really early and I don't have a lot of time, I've actually gone back to using the Max Factor Pan Sticks, and I use that as actually a full coverage foundation, and it's been working really well. So I'm really happy. This is the one in, my one is in True Beige, but in my makeup kit I have all the darker ones too. And this is what it looks like here. If I just do a little swatch for you there, you can see there what it looks like. So that's what it looks like there. Lovely, guys. Smells beautiful, and I love it, but it's so quick. I put one application in each area of the skin that I would usually put the foundation anyway, and then I use my wet beauty blender and damp it in, and guys, it looks like I have concealer and foundation on, because it is thick, it's quite thick. The Max Factor Pan Sticks are very thick, so they're very good full coverage, but then if you don't want a lot, just kind of a bit of a lighter application helps too. I have it on today, guys, and I applied this maybe 4 or 5 hours ago, and I think it still looks pretty good. So if you were putting your setting spray over that, I think you would get all day out of it. But what I like the most, as well as how it looked, is how quick you can do it. Like, it takes me less than 2 minutes, not even that, to do this. And it's just, when you're in the morning or in a rush, you know, it's great. It's great. So I'm definitely repurchasing this, because I think it is coming to the end now, guys. It's coming right to the end. So I will definitely be using this one again, and repurchasing it, I should say. The next thing I just wanted to show you quickly is the, now sorry guys, it's nearly worn off at this stage. It's the Ultra Contour palette from Makeup Revolution. I love their packaging, but it does fade, guys, and like, there hasn't been that much handling, but it does seem the gold kind of fades, but I'm not complaining. I love their products, and this is what it looks like. And it did come up, I think, in not the last video, the video before, I think, with the last one I recorded in my old house, I think. It's their kind of bronzers and highlighters, and you can see they're being used. They're definitely being used, and you can see there you've got your 2 highlighters. This is more day appropriate, I would say. This is the lighter gold pigmented, and I will link below where I do all the swatches and everything, so you can see it if you're interested. But they're all being used, if you can notice, apart from this one up here, which I don't usually find a lot of use for, but I will in my kit itself. So if I'm using it on a client, definitely. But for myself, I've been mainly using these 3, as you can probably see. This one is kind of the one I use for my contour, because it's in between these 2. It's not as light as this, but it's not as dark as this. So again, this was €8 at Superdrug, guys, and it's such an investment. It really is. I will be getting another one soon, because these are kind of wearing down. But it just, and my favourite highlighter actually is this one here. If I'll just swatch quickly these 2 for you. So there they go. So that's the goldish one here, this one here. You can see how gold that is and pigmented, and this is the daytime one that I use. And you can just, even if I just pop a little bit there, like, it just gives you that awake look. But this one I won't put on now, because it is quite, I would use this at night time, guys. Just because where I go, I work in childcare during the day, and then obviously I'm a freelance makeup artist, so I couldn't really turn up with something like this to teach the children. They would look strange, but I love it, and I would wear it at night time, and I do wear it when I'm going out. So I would definitely repurchase this and recommend it. It's the Makeup Revolution Ultra Contour Kit. I have their concealer kit too, which haven't had a chance as such to use as much, because I've been kind of going for the quick fixes, because I'm kind of trying to get to work and things like that. So things like the Max Factor Pan Stick have come in really handy for me. But again, I have used, you know, a couple of, I think it was about 3 or 4 weeks ago, I used my Makeup Revolution contour kit with the concealers as well, and they have, the difference with it is that that's kind of like more of a moisturized kind of one. So it's like a foundation and a concealer. And they have all the little pods as well, so I will show that at another stage as well. I think I have that in the same as the same video I have for the concealer I have in the other packet as well. Hi guys, so I actually went and got the other palette, because I was kind of fumbling on my words and couldn't actually get out what I was trying to describe to you. So this is the one I just showed you. This is the Makeup Revolution Ultra Cover and Conceal. That's what I was looking for, the words I was looking for. Light to medium palette that I've personally only been able to use a couple of times, but it's in my kit, so it is used, as you can see here. This colour here is quite popular in my the people that I go and see for their kind of under eye highlighters, things like that, and this colour right here for the kind of contoured chiseled look as well. But yeah, these colours are gorgeous, and they're all very good quality. I always say that Makeup Revolution to me is kind of in between high end and low end. I wouldn't call it low end, because I think it's actually quite good quality. So yeah, this is actually what I meant. It was the Ultra Cover and Conceal palette, not this one here that I kept repeating, the Ultra Contour palette. But they're both amazing. I use them all the time. I love them. They're definitely repurchases. But in saying that too, they do last a long time too. I've had these for 2 months now, and I continually spray them with alcohol spray, so they're constantly, you know, kept clean. But you do get your value from when you're with Makeup Revolution, I think, definitely. The other thing that I've been using just for my brows lately is the W7 Brow Bar, and again it has faded slightly, but it comes in numbers. So you've got 1, 2, 3 and 4. This is obviously for just the top of the brow underneath, just to kind of define the colour. I'm wearing it today, and this is what it looks like. So the one that I wore today is this one. I sometimes mix them if I'm going out. I'll mix these 2 darker ones here. I don't really touch this one. And this one I use for underneath. So I really like it, guys. And then when you put your setting spray on, the thing I like about brow powders is that it makes your brows look a bit more natural. Sometimes with the gel, they look kind of stuck on almost, and kind of almost, just not a very realistic look. And that's why I prefer the powders, and I do have a preference for the powders. But it's called the Brow Bar from W7, and it's quite handy. It's quite compact as well. I love that you can just throw it in your handbag and go. If you need to touch up, I haven't found yet when I've been using it, the whole day it's usually lasted me, so that's great. I don't have to reapply unless I'm, you know, getting ready to go out again and I want to reapply all my makeup, which I would do anyway. But yeah, really been using that, guys. It's now coming down. There's a little, it's kind of half used already, but I am going to get my value for money and use it all up and get another one, because W7 are very, very good value. They don't break the bank at all, and their products are very good value and very good quality as well. Okay, so we're coming to the end. I only have 3 more things to show you. The next thing I wanted is again from CN, from Lidl, but it's the lipstick. And this is what it looks like. I loved the packaging because you could clearly see straight away the colour. This is called Fuchsia Pink. Kind of quite plain, but yeah, it's an obvious name, isn't it? Fuchsia Pink. And this is what it looks like here. I have it on today, but it may have faded throughout the day because it is 12 o'clock now and I put it on this morning. But we can just reapply it there and I'll show you. It reminds me of MAC's Candy Yum Yum. That's actually what it reminds me of in terms of the colour. And I just think it looks really, really pretty for summer. Gorgeous. And it comes so compact like that. I just think it's so cute. I love it. And I love that the fact that it did last, you know, I put it on at 8 o'clock this morning and 12 and I've just reapplied it now, just to kind of show you guys. What I'll do is I'll swatch it as well quickly, because I only have 2 more products to show you. So let's just swatch it beside here. And if you can see there, it gives that nice colour, but it's not too much, so it's definitely daytime appropriate. And I do use it as a daytime lipstick, and I love it. And again, in terms of price, it was €2, so I thought that was really good value for money as well. These are 3 of the brushes from the Bella & Bear brush set. Now I'll link that too below, because I have a video on that just solely on Bella & Bear and their products. And I actually got a whole set there that you'll see. So these are the 3 that I mainly use. This is the Bella & Bear Lynx brush, and I use that for highlighting. So I'll use that for applying the highlighter here and under my eyes and just under here, and it really gives that softness. When you blend in, it's gorgeous. It's so soft, guys. Really nice. And when you blend it in, I find the softer the brush, the easier it is to blend. It's not harsh, it doesn't leave any streaks, anything like that. And I absolutely love this one. So that's the Lynx brush. This one is called their Kabuki, which is, yeah, their Kabuki, and I like to use that for blending in my contour. So if it's looked very harsh, if I've put a harsh contour on a client or on myself, what I'll usually do is I'll just kind of blend it out like that, and it keeps the direction, but it makes it look natural. So I love that as well. And then this is one of my favourite eyeshadow brushes that they have, and this is called the Leopard Cat. So soft. All their brushes are soft, but they're not so soft that they actually won't be strong enough to give you that kind of look, as in there's not a strength to the brush. There is a strength, but it's not harsh, and I love it. And I use this to apply eyeshadow just in the crease, and then sometimes if there's a dark colour that they want over their lid colour, I'll use this to kind of use to make the actual shape before blending it in with something else. And this is called the Leopard Cat brush, and again I'm definitely going to link below my Bella & Bear actual kit that it came in a box. The box was beautiful, guys. I still have the box and I used it for jewellery. You'll see why in the video below. It's just a beautiful floral box, gorgeous. So I will link that below. The last thing I wanted to show you guys was this new daily shower wash that I've been using. It's pH Balance. Kind of, you know, it has all the clinically approved, all that kind of thing. But it's from Soft and Gentle, and I haven't used those in a long time, because I used to use them a lot years and years ago, but I haven't used them for a while. And this is their, it doesn't actually have a scent on the front, but like as in a name, but it has that gorgeous, like, just daisy-like smell, very fresh, very floral smell to it. And I found it that actually the fragrance that stayed on afterwards, you can kind of smell it throughout the day from your skin, which I loved. I absolutely, because it kind of makes you feel refreshed. It just, you know, you feel a bit more kind of revived. And I'm using that every day, and I'm loving it. And that was only $2.99 in Boots as well. So that's coming to the end, really, guys, of all the things that I've been loving. I hope you enjoyed the home, little kind of mini home section with the candles and the cushions that I got in Claire, and I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you also enjoyed the Bunratty Castle. Apologies for the shaky camera work in that, but we went to Bunratty Castle and we went and viewed that, and it was beautiful. Again, I did link an actual Bunratty Castle from their website video in my video, so you can see kind of what they do there, and it's a very interesting place to go to if you ever visit Ireland, or if you already live in Ireland. It's a very interesting day out. It's lovely, guys. Thank you for watching the video. My next video is going to be Summer Spring Trends 2016, which I've actually already recorded, but I'm doing a lot of pre-recordings because I'm so busy, so sorry if these come up at different times. Thank you for watching the video, and I'll see you in the next one.